ni nunca. Más podrá el amor. Así es. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Romelia tiene tremenda voz. Tremenda voz. Yo también te amo, Romelia. Ven para acá, pues, un abrazo. Vamos a darle un abrazo a Romelia, ¿vale? Que tiene esta voz tan poderosa, dale. El amor siempre vence. A nosotros nos mueve el amor. El amor es la fuerza más grande que hay. La verdadera revolución, la que va a generar la nueva civilización humana, la que va a superar siglos de explotación, opresión, discriminación, colonialismo,
centuries of exploitation, discrimination, colonialism, and war. True civilization that will arise will come from love. It will be the civilization of love, based on the purest feelings. Which is the strongest force that God has? Love. What is the message that Jesus brought to us and mark history? Love each other. And what is the message? Why are we here? Why am I here? Because I'm moved by the strongest force that can move a human being. Love for its homeland, love for life, love for the people, love for the future, love for the truth. And demons might say and scream with their hate, but they will never defeat our love, our patriotism. We're here today. I want to remember in a very special manner, since this community. It's been a long time since I visited this place. She visited this place a lot, and to our colony as well. Today, it's been 54 years since on September 4th of 1970, a lot of us were kids. I was 7. I was 6, actually, who wasn't born here. September the 4th, 1970. Our lovely Republic of Chile won the elections, the greatest leader that Chile has had in centuries, Dr. Salvador Allende. Let's remember him with this video, honor and glory for him.
Ocurrió en Chile, pues. Pueblo seguramente cansado de gobiernos que no le prestaban ninguna atención a sus necesidades. Bueno, un pueblo eligió.
It happened in Chile. A people elected a president, a socialist president, Salvador Allende, arrived with the votes of the people after several attempts. Allende's president tried to win the process, being elected with the legitimacy of people. And against him, several people fight. What an important occasion to honor this person, this doctor, healer of people, example to follow, of a man who preferred to destroy himself, to give up his ideals. First, they tried to conspire to avoid his election, but then when he won, they pretended to deny him from power. But then when he was ratified, from the first day, they started an economic and mediatic war. But Allende, who was a social political leader forged in the streets, tried to carry out the first socialist democratic revolution of our America, but he couldn't achieve it. I won't take a step back, and they should know it. But Salvador Allende, that day, when he resisted, he achieved eternal life and defeated the coup centers. And now he has transcended to the history of our America and the heart of the people of Chile. That's why, as we say from Venezuela, long live for Salvador Allende, martyr of the Latin American peoples. Salvador Allende goes with us, a doctor, exemplary doctor, political social leader, socialist of the bravest. I might say that he is the biggest example of the left with courage that doesn't accept bravery and doesn't listen to advisory of empires and only listens to advices of the humble people. He was surrounded by tanks and given a period of time to give up with warplanes bought to defend the sovereignty of Chile. But he said, if you want to come for me, come. He had never had a gun, but that day he took it. Do you know who gave it to him? Fidel Castro, when he visited him in Santiago de Chile. He, along with a group with his partner, fought tanks and fascists. And then he immolated himself to leave an example, the example of a martyr that says to Latin America, we have to fight always, because the peoples that fight can achieve more than empires against the emergence of progressive nations. Then fascism arrived, and Allende denounced that in Chile fascist right emerged, and he was told that was a lie. Something similar to what has happened here. Then a dictatorship arrived. The coup d'etat in Chile was carried out for the same of always, Richard Nixon, President of the United States, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the United States, who were denounced by Salvador Allende 20 or 30 years after the documents, the records of that emerged. The United States of America seemed to be destined to cause misery in America. Bolivar said in 1899, the prophecy has been achieved, but it's over. They won't provoke misery and fascism in our America. And in Venezuela, we're given a lesson of dignity, patriotism, and anti-fascism. Long life for Salvador Allende as a leader and example. Long life for a free Chile. Freedom for the people of Chile and the political prisoners of Piñera. More than 22,000 political prisoners who are being repressed, women, students, elderly. And where is Salvador Allende today? Where is him? Where is Chile? Chile, listen to me. Where is Salvador Allende today? Do you want to find him? look for him in the streets of Caracas, in the streets of Venezuela, because the true children of Salvador Allende are here. We are the true children of the legacy of Salvador Allende. And if that hurts or bothers somebody, it's all right. Let's move on to Carúpano. Let's move on to Carúpano. They were delivering packages. Dr. Megales, I was there in Carúpano. The community of Carúpano came to me and informed me about certain issues. In the hospital, Santo Hannibal Dominici, we were there, and we're going to deliver packages for the hospital for the people of Venezuela. Good afternoon, President. We are in the hospital Santo Hannibal Dominici of Carúpano in the state of Sucre, giving response to the delivery of the government and achieving the commitment you made with
to Caracas, Venezuela, where President Nicolás Maduro offered statements during the inspection and inauguration of the first phase of the Child Development Center, CDI, in the country. During his remarks, the president made a call for unity for Venezuela and highlighted the influence of Latin American historical leaders, emphasizing Chilean leader Salvador Allende's legacy and struggle to shift away from the path of capitalism and terror and to vindicate the power of the peoples of Latin America. Venezuelan president also remarked the legacy of Cuban historical leader Fidel Castro Ruz. This is all for the moment. Stay tuned with From the South.